Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope very good. I'm doing very good myself. I finally got a MacBook, so making videos is gonna be much easier, and I am very excited about that. I wanted to bring a video in about a couple of things, and might be boring to some, but I don't care. Just wanted to talk about boring relationships, of course. The question of today is, why be in a relationship? Why be in a relationship if you could just be single and be with so many people? Why be in a relationship if you can have fun and you don't have to have anybody to tell you otherwise? Why be in a relationship if you don't want anybody telling you what to do? All these things, but none of them really define a relationship. They're just casualties. No, not casualties. Side effects of relationships. They're not that definition. You can't say that every relationship that you're gonna have is based on every other one that you've seen. Because if you did that, that would mean that you settle. That would mean that you do not believe in the change that you can create. That means that you don't believe in yourself. I believe that you make a relationship happen. It's not something that is meant to be. It's not something that relationships though. You make yourself be for so many reasons. That it naturally happens. It's either they can be lonely or they just want to have sex or they're so used to being in a relationship that they get into it. But the most common one is the fact that we cannot take our time. We don't have patience to get to know people. We want everything to happen right away, like in the fairy tales. And that's not the way it works. If we don't get to know one another, the moment that you decide to have a relationship with them, they will become a stranger. It's a very delicate situation. The person you're in a relationship with can become a stranger very easily. But it's all up to you on how to deal with that. It's all up to you if you want to look at it that way or not look at it that way. I like to look at it from above. If it's looking like that's the way a situation is, then I definitely must change something like that. But why? Personally, why should we be in a relationship? I believe that the only way we can learn about ourselves is by getting to know somebody that our subconscious has picked. Sorry. I believe that's the only way we really will get to know ourselves. That's the reason why I think we get into relationships. Because we cannot live life without knowing ourselves. We cannot continue to live day by day thinking that we are something that we are not. Most people nowadays think they are something they are not because they run away from relationships, because they are petrified of getting to know themselves. It's an epidemic that we must stop. The only way that we can ever get to know ourselves and others is by familiarizing ourselves with them. And if we say that love is something inevitable, if we say that love is something beyond it, then that means that our subconscious has a lot to do with who we decide to be with. And if that's the case, they are most likely the mirror to our souls. They will most likely show you what you need to change in. And if you don't see that, that means that you're in defensive mode. That means that you're just fighting it. And that's why some of the good relationships end. Because they feel attacked. They don't feel like they're being supported. They just feel like they're being disagreed with. If you choose to be with somebody, it's because you support what they believe in. And if at the end of the day you realize that what they believe in is completely different from you, then that's a very, very, very big deal. You might not make a big deal out of it right away, but it is. You are supposed to have the same definition of what's right and wrong as the person you're with. If you don't have that, the moment that you need support in some situation in life where you believe that you're right and that person is not there for you, you're just gonna feel betrayed. Unless, of course, you're wrong and they're there telling you that you're wrong, but not attacking you. Remember, only the people that you love will tell you the truth. And in a relationship, there's a lot of truth telling crossed with a lot of lies because we cannot take the truth and we just want to hurt people back when we feel hurt. But it's all up to us. A relationship is not up to anybody's definition but your own. Don't let anything or anybody define what you believe in. Look for the definition within yourself.